loading. I think we are live. No, still start video transmission. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Let me refresh the browser to make sure. And make sure it's muted. Yep, we're live. Yay! We made it without any error.
Let's
Yay.
go.
Let's go. Welcome to our live show for Where the Crawdads Sing. Finally, very delayed, but better late than never, and we can thank my internet provider for that. But yeah, should we start straight into the normal like startup questions? What are you currently reading, watching, and gaming? Or what's your favorite game at the moment? Because you're probably gaming a lot of different games. Yeah. So who wants to start? It's always
Should I? Okay, I can start. I can start. It's okay. So, well, current read, ha ha ha. Who guessed? I'm reading Iron Widow. That's our next book, right? On the book club.
Yes.
I would say I'm like halfway through it, more or less. Yeah, but I'm also excited to, to get to the ending. Watching, I'm actually not really watching anything right now at the moment, except maybe some football matches.
Okay, I mean,
counts.
That's fair.
I mean, and playing, I have been playing a lot of Valorant, indeed. It was rank reset, and it's been taking a lot of my time, sadly enough. But I'm trying to switch up with some games like we did today. Yeah.
Sounds
and
great.
star rating for this book, I couldn't decide. So I'm gonna say between a 3 and a 3.5.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Great. Great rating.
Okay. Okay. For me, current read, it's I'm not currently reading anything. I've got Iron Widow. I've been carrying it around with me. I keep waiting to start, but there's always I'm too busy, even though I was sick. Watching. I also haven't really been watching anything. Movies every now and then. I watched 10 Dance the other day, and I thought that was really good. And gaming, also a variety, but a friend of mine recently got some time off, and so I've been playing Abiotic Factor a lot with her. It's a bit scary for me, but I still I've started really enjoying it lately.
That's amazing.
And star
Nice.
rating, thank you. And yes, star rating for the book. I really liked it. It's definitely like a high star rating for me. I'd say like a 4.5. Yeah.
Okay. Also great rating. So for me, I'm also trying to read Iron Widow. I'm still only done with chapter 1. I'm ashamed to admit, but yeah, also have been, I don't know. I don't know why I have not been in the reading mood. I was mostly just watching things. I've started watching Supernatural again. And that's a project because there's a lot of seasons. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. I'm falling asleep to it, which is maybe a bit weird because it's also kind of scary, but
I have done that as well, though.
right, it's weird because it's like scary, but it's also kind of cozy. I don't know. Maybe
I guess
weird.
it's not that
No,
scary.
I get it. I get
You
it.
get it? Okay. And I mean, it's Dean, you know. And for games, I'm also playing a lot, but I'm right now addicted to Risk of Rain 2 again. I've discovered my passion for it again. It's really nice. And for the rating for Where the Crawdads Sing, I read it before and I gave it a 4.5, and I'm staying with that rating. I remember that when I first started reading this book, I wasn't sure because it's not what I usually read. and but it really surprised me how much I liked it. It was
I feel
actually,
that.
yeah, that's why I like, even though it was out of my genre, like usual genre, I gave it a really high rating. And I don't know
Mm,
why not 5 stars. I feel like it's always like itching towards the 5 stars, but there's like, I don't know, just a little bit missing that I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's like usually I give 5 stars to books that I keep thinking about like for a longer period of time. And yeah, I did forget a lot of things when I was rereading this. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, that's why I gave it 4.5 stars. That was the non-spoiler part. Do you want to add anything to the like rating that is spoilers that maybe made you like only give 3.5, or what did you say, 3? Or should we jump into the next question straight away?
I mean, it was just like it was not really my general. Like, I did enjoy the book; it was nice, but it was just not. I was not used to read those type of things,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like something new. And I'm not saying it was bad, but it was just like it was not my thing. You know, it's like
Mm.
okay, like it's nice, but not something I would maybe reread.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair point.
yeah.
Mm.
I get it though. Like Ahliina, I relate to you so hard because it's also like it's not my genre. I usually no, but once I actually got into it and like really read for a longer period of time and like got into the world, I started really enjoying it. It reminds
Mm.
me of a lot of the books that I loved as a kid that
Mm-hmm.
also have similar plots. Obviously a bit more kid friendly, but yeah, no, I really ended up loving it.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the themes are hard to read about, especially since it's a trigger for me, but maybe that's also a reason why I don't give it 5 stars, because it's still like very triggering. And so yeah, but that's for now. We are in the spider part, so if you still want to read the book, obviously this part is not for you. And yeah, but let's jump straight into the first question that we have, and that is, what are your thoughts on Kia? I still struggle with
I
the
think
name.
Kia. I don't know.
Kaya, I think
Yeah,
it's,
I don't know. Kaya.
yeah.
Okay.
Kaya's mother leaving. It's a really deep question.
Yes. I feel like since I picked the question out, maybe I should try and share my answer first.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Which is I understand it. I understand why she did that. Like it's a survival thing for her, and I can imagine in a situation like that, you wouldn't really be thinking about anything else than single-mindedly getting out of there.
Mm.
Um, like it still absolutely sucks, and I don't think it was in any way like right for her to leave the kids behind. It would have been ideal if like, she like took them with her at least. But she did try to come back, and she did try to fix it. So I don't think she's like totally unforgivable.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I can only say the same. It's just, I understand like both of the, how do you say it? Like both parts, and like Kia's and the mother. It's like, yeah, like I don't know. It's everything has been said. I think
Mm.
it's not, but it's not like I can choose a side either. Like I cannot say, oh, okay, she was completely wrong, so I'm like with the, with the mother or with the daughter or with the kids or whatever. Um, and she did try to come back though. She did try to fix it, even though it was late. Like
Yeah,
Mm.
it was kind of like, I don't know. It was there was not much to do anymore, kind of, because a lot of things have been already broken or messed up, or it was just not right anymore. And
yeah,
yeah, it was, I guess, unfortunate. Like I can understand her for leaving. Like yeah,
Yeah.
it's a difficult situation.
yeah,
Yeah, and it was also the father actually like trying to keep her away as well. Like hiding the
Mm,
letters and like blackmailing her, that something would
Yeah, true.
happen if she dared to come back. And yeah, but I would agree that my first initial reaction was, how can you leave your children there with a man that did so much to you? Like, what makes you think that he won't do the same to the children? And I think at that point, he already did stuff to the children too. At least, like, I think it was the brother, right, that got some beating as
Yeah,
well.
I
Maybe
think
Kaya
so.
too.
Yeah.
I don't 100% remember, but that was like, my heart was so broken when I read that, and how like it affected Kaya to be all on her own at some point because all the siblings left and she was the last one. And but then I like started thinking about it, like, in that situation you wouldn't think rational anymore, and it was probably just a panic reaction to like get out of there and then make a plan like how to get the children and stuff like that. And then obviously all that shit happened and she started becoming like very sick. And
Mm.
yeah, that was really heartbreaking, and that made me like kind of understand her her not coming back, because obviously you just feel the pain of Kaya, like yeah, waiting for her mother the whole time and she not coming back.
Yeah,
But yeah, it all made sense at some point.
that was devastating. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we kind of got that insight as well, like what happened to her, like, so
Yeah.
we could
Yeah.
understand the situation. And there was also one scene where it's also dipping into the next question, but I guess I can like kind of like dip into it. It's the comparison between like I think it was a fox mother,
Yes.
like when her children are really sick and that she would leave
Ah,
them.
yeah.
And because the next question would be, do you think that human society follows the same rules as the natural world? I think that is one of the situations where you can really see the similarities, right? Kaya took like this story of the fox mother to explain why her mother left. And that was really one situation. So I would say that you can see the similarities um, in how human society and nature are like kind of almost a mirror. They're both cruel in their own way. And you can, definitely see that in this example with the fox mother, which is also so sad. Like, I was actually crying when I read about it because I had to imagine it, like pictures in my head, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you
Yeah.
think?
You want to say something first?
Oh, me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure. I mean, I also think like they are very similar, and I think they both follow the same base rules, but I think like especially the instinct to survive, like that's the main thing. No matter if it's more the natural world or human society. Um, but human society has gotten to the point where it's not like usually as reliant on weather or cycles that happen in nature, and so in a lot of cases survival is a given, so we can focus on other things and ideally let our actions be defined through empathy or logic. um, but I do think like the base how it works is basically is kind of the same.
Yeah.
I do think that we do get influenced by like the instincts that also animals have. Like, for example, when we feel like something is not right and we want to get out or whatever it is, just that instinct. But we also have like other things that obviously animals don't have. We have laws and morality and empathy that obviously animals or the nature in general doesn't really, well, they don't have them, obviously.
Mm.
So it's like, for me, it's either Kaya was obviously, she grew up in the middle of the nature. So for me, it's either, is she choosing the way of, let's say, like more human? Was she, when she did what she did at the end, was she thinking of, um, or acting accordingly to like what humans, how do I explain this? Like
Like,
I have an idea in my mind, but it's so hard to say. um like, was she trying to use the survival, let's say like that, strategies that she learned in the nature, or was she like making a not so moral choice? You know what I mean?
hmm I do know. Yeah, get it.
Like, I don't want to compare her to an animal, but it's more like, because she that was the only thing she knew.
Mm.
Everything she did, or she whatever, she was always observing animals. So that's the only thing she knew, was the
Mm.
animal instinct,
hmm
kind of.
Yeah, it does make sense because she was like normally you would grow up in the society, right? So you would probably follow like what other people do, like when you're young. But for Kaya, it
Yeah.
was like she always did that with the nature around her and like how insects and the birds and everything around her behaves. That's where this like decision came in, that when she felt threatened, she was thinking, okay, what did I like see happen in my surroundings? Because she
Yeah.
obviously
Hmm.
couldn't really learn that much from like other human interaction. So she made that one decision of, okay, I saw these insects react in that certain way. So I need to,
Hmm.
trap the male that is threatening me and protect myself. So she did indeed not follow like the human laws or like how
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
normal. Yeah.
if you haven't grown up in human society, then you wouldn't really have, I guess, a reason to trust the society, like the more like the what's it called, justice system
Yeah.
of human society, and you would,
Mm.
I think, get more closer from a situation that you understand.
Mm. Yeah. That's true. I also read something in chat where someone said, "We are just like animals. We are just smart, and they're not." I do disagree with that. I think animals are sometimes smarter than we are, but that's a different discussion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a funny comment there.
Yeah. But
But
one
yeah.
thing she did a lot was the comparing between, as you said, like the male and the female. And
Mhm.
she always looked at the male as like a predator, like something, like dangerous. And which is kind of funny, because in the book that did happen. Like, she got in
Mm.
some bad situations as well. Um, so yeah, I mean, it makes me wonder sometimes, like, maybe she's not that wrong. No, I'm kidding. Not everyone is like that. But like, it was
Yeah.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of sad to see her fears and like I don't want to say prejudices. How do you say that word? Vorurteile, prejudice,
Fred,
And prejudices.
prejudices.
oh
Yes,
my god.
become like true, at least with that one guy. About Tate, I
Mm-hmm.
have I have my own opinion. I want to get to that a bit later. But yeah, I mean, she had some positive experiences, but I think overall, like, she learned to distrust the system as well. Like, because she had to run from it because she was scared that they're gonna take her out of her environment. And yeah. But since we already kind of had that topic about what happened, how she ended up in this whole trial situation, um do you agree with Tate's decision at the end? maybe we should say what the situation was since we are in spoilers, but yeah, Tate basically found out that after like a long time together, after they lived a long life together, or like long life, he found the necklace that was the one evidence that was missing from the crime scene. He found that together with a poem and decided to burn the poem and also destroy, or like I think destroy the necklace, if I'm correct.
Mhm.
Yeah, this was after Kia had, well, I forgot how to pronounce her name,
Yeah.
but had already passed away.
Yeah.
And he burned these things because they were evidence that she was the killer as suspected
Indeed
after all.
guilty. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So what do you say?
I agree with it. I do agree with it. I think Kia always, or Kaya, that was it, always deserved to be respected, but never got it. And then after through this trial process, finally gained a little bit of visibility and respect from the people that she lived near. And after she had already passed away, after there was nothing that could be changed about the situation, nobody to be brought to justice, I don't think it would have been worth shattering all of that and all the work it took.
Mm. What about you,
Hmm.
Moonie?
Um, I do understand why he did that because it's that's the thing. If you care about someone deeply and you know how much they suffered, or you know, then you are going to judge that person differently.
Mm.
If it was obviously someone that didn't know her, and then they are gonna find out that she took someone's life, then they would probably not react like Tate did.
Mm.
So, I would have done the same, obviously, for my. But it's yeah, it's always it depends on the POV, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you would look from the family of the deceased man.
Exactly,
um
they would probably not be happy.
yeah. But I do agree with you. And I also think that Tate already knew. Like it was probably just like the 100% proof that it was her, but I think he already suspected it before. But he did understand her like no one else would. He knew that she wouldn't act like we already established the way that a person would normally react if you would grow up in society and around other people, and you maybe would have chosen a different path, like going to the police, stuff like that. But she always learned to distrust the system, the police, the authorities. um and he also knew that she would look at nature, like how the nature would react with a threat like that. And so I completely understand his decision to burn the evidence, because it also, like, she was already dead, and he probably didn't see the point either to like yeah, put her name in the mud basically again. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know, I would have done exactly the same. Like, yeah, there's no difference to me in that situation. Obviously for the family, maybe they would have found closure to know the murderer, but in the end it wouldn't really have, like, I don't know how many years exactly it was since the trial, like, I don't remember the exact time, but I hope that the family found closure by then, and it probably would have just ripped open old wounds again too. So yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's my opinion about it. That would also, like, that was also what I wanted to talk about with the characters, like the dynamic between Kaya and Tate, right? I think, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Tate. And because I found it really interesting, the dynamic between the two. I was really heartbroken. I think that was one of my biggest book heartbreaks when Tate left her and didn't return. But I did also understand it because they were both very young and he wanted to live the life in the city, and he knew that Kaya would not be able to do that, to live in a city, be at a university, away from nature, and like stuck inside basically. So he knew that if he wanted to like find out who he is and what he wants to do with his life, he couldn't be with Kaya, but obviously he should have communicated that before just not returning and ghosting her. But I just blame it on the age, to be honest. That's what I'm thinking. I forgave him. Let's just say I forgave him because he was very sweet, and like I said, he understood Kaya on a really deep level, and because he knew how she'd grown up, and he would have never pushed her to be someone else, which I really liked. And like not like the other dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. I mean, oops. We are on YouTube. I shouldn't say that. But yeah. Okay. That was what I wanted to add about characters, and also obviously the what were their names? The older couple where she sold all her stuff.
I don't remember, but I know what you mean.
I'd forgotten as well.
Yeah, but they were so sweet.
They were.
I love those two. I was like, can you just, I don't know, adopt her or something? Like, move into like a bit more on the outside of the town, and or at least she could come there to their house or something. I was hoping for that the whole time.
Jumpin' and Mabel, I found the
Jumpin'
names.
and Mabel, yeah. Oh my god, how could I forget? They were so sweet. They were one of my favorite characters of the book. It was also so heartbreaking to see how others treated them.
Yeah.
But I really loved those two.
Yeah, they were really incredible.
Yeah, but that was what I wanted to add to the characters. I don't know if you want to add anything else.
I don't really have anything.
I mean, that broke my heart too when he left, but I kind of do understand, as you said. And this book just shows me there are like situations in life, whatever you do, there's always going to be one person that's not either happy or it's going to get hurt, or and in the end Tate was also a person, so he also had his rights and things and dreams and whatever it was. And it was also not his how do you say it? Now I have the German word in my head.
I mean, we can translate it.
But it was not his obligation to look after Kaya, like, even though her life was a mess, it was not his obligation to look after her. So I kind of understand why, well, yeah, that he left. But he came back, so it's like, all right.
He came back. He made up for it. Yeah. He wasn't pushing, and yeah, I really.
It's true. That's true. He was a gentleman.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And I also think it's good that he wasn't perfect. Like, if it would have been perfect, it would have been too unrealistic, I guess.
Like, no one can be Jade, like not everyone can be like that.
Oh no.
Anyways.
Yeah. So, favorite quotes. What do you have?
I actually have one from Tate.
From Tate. Ooh, I like that.
In chapter 6, well, he doesn't say it out loud, but in chapter 6, Tate is talking to his dad about poetry and shares this quote. His dad had told him many times that the definition of a real man is one who cries without shame, reads poetry with his heart, feels opera in his soul, and does what's necessary to defend a woman. And that really spoke to me because that's not the typical description of masculinity you see,
Mhm.
at least not in this day and age, and you don't see that very
That's
often.
so
And
true.
I think it's incredibly accurate, and it really spoke to me. So that is absolutely my favorite quote.
Yeah. And maybe that also made him, in the end, do what he did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also explain a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that one. Great
Thank
one.
And that shows how well raised he got or was.
you.
Yeah.
That was just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a quote?
You want to say yours, or I actually have a poem.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go look up some poems because I forgot. I mean, there were way too much. But I found one. We had a lot of poems about. No, not about, by Amanda Hamilton, and I found this one that actually I don't know. I just like it. So it's trapped inside. Love is a caged beast, eating its own flesh. Love must be free to wander, to land upon its chosen shore and breathe. I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, I
It's
like the
cute.
poems. Yeah, they're. I think I marked one poem, but I don't remember which one it was. Ah, I marked this one. I marked the one that says, "All along, you thought the fiery current of your lover's breast pulled you to the deep, but it was my hard tide releasing you to float adrift with seaweed." I think it was like about the was it the
Ah.
situation to let go or something? Not sure. Yeah, about letting go. I must let go
Mhm.
now. Let you go. Love is too often. The answer for staying, too seldom the reason. For going, I dropped the line and watched you drift away. Yeah, that was the one.
Mhm.
I found that really nice as well.
Cute. Yeah.
I like that she had that as well. I think that's like the only like um thing from, you could say, from society that she could learn stuff from. The
Mhm.
poems that her mother left, and in the end, like, Tate as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite quote was actually pretty much the beginning. I think in the first two chapters, I think, where it said, Kaya laid her hand upon the breathing wet earth, and the marsh became her mother.
Oh
That
my
one,
God.
Oh.
Wow.
that one was
Wow.
so. I was like, yeah, you got me. That was when I was hooked on the book. That was the
Oh.
first quote.
Mhm.
I mean, in general, I think what hooked me so much was, in general, like the descriptions of like the surroundings and nature, and like all the lessons she took out of that. And yeah, because in the end, like, it's true, like the nature became her mother because she was alone. And yeah, but she wasn't alone. Like, she, you know what I mean? She was alone, but not really, because she always had the nature around her and
Mhm.
the animals. And yeah, I really found that beautiful to see. I mean, not that she was alone as a child, but I think you get me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can find this warmth in nature. And yeah, like a mother
Yeah.
embrace. Yeah.
Mhm.
I have to say, this book
Mm.
also like changed the way that I looked at nature for a good while afterwards. I probably still, but it really made me appreciate a lot more things than that before I had just kind of not paid attention to.
Mm. Yeah, that's
Fair.
true.
Yeah.
Makes you wanna go outside.
Mm-hmm.
True.
The grass.
Yeah, touch grass. Oh, we gamers need to touch grass. All right, but do you wanna add anything else? Because otherwise, I would say we covered everything that we wanted to discuss.
Mm,
Thank
no,
you.
I think
that's
we've covered
all.
everything.
Yeah, it was a really, really great discussion.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
thank you for
And
having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
course.
You did so well, by the way. I just want to say, for the
Thank you. I
first
was so
time.
nervous.
Yeah.
No.
My
But
first time
it,
streaming overall as well, or being in a
yeah.
stream.
Yeah, true. But it got better, right? Like once you are in the discussion,
Yeah.
it's always in the beginning. It's like even I'm still like I did this for a while now, and I'm still like every time we start the live show, I'm like, how do you do that? How do you... But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and
Same.
I'm gonna take the
too.
chance to announce that we will have a summer break. We want to try out a summer break because, as you notice, we were really late with this one. And I'm on chapter 2 on this one, and the month is almost over. So I think a summer break would be very good. We still want to try to do the live show for this as soon as we all finished it. So there's not too much of a time gap. But yeah, we will take a 2 month summer break. So for the what is it, July, August pick, we will not have one this year. And then we will start again normally in September, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in September. Because yeah, otherwise we would have to start a new vote, and we are still reading this one, so so we decided on that. And yeah, but otherwise, I would say we leave it here. Thank you so much as well, chat, for joining in. I've read your comments. I'm sorry we couldn't react to everything. Because we had obviously a very important discussion here. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and we see you in the next live show. Don't forget to join the Discord as well to keep being updated. All right.